On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals? We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how, as we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. All right, guys, let's get this thing started. The Bulls will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So LSU's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Finds his man. It's Thomas. For 6.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. He's only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He'll do it himself. Keeps the legs moving. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Fires to the right. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
And a a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for room, it's Henderson. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the air, it's Gray. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback. And they did not.
They did not. But my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this. Get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That looking for the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff unit about to go to work. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
How easy was that? I mean, when you got a quarterback that can run design runs like this and get you 5+ yards just and make it look that easy, God, it makes it really hard for the defenses to stop.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And and just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. To the air on 1st down. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action on 1st down. Now sliding to his left. He uncorks one deep. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the 1st quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. After the misfire now on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. To the air. It's Nussmeier. He's got his man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
It's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Bowling Green may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take the dub away from Perry Stadium every time. The Falcons have been racking up road wins since the Urban Meyer days, and they get another one today. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll try the run. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. The Bulls will hustle to the line. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. From the gun. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. The quarterback would love to have that throw back, but at least he'll brag that he overthrew that dude.
my arm strength is elite. You see that? I can overthrow guys that can run like that. Yeah, that's probably not what's coming to mind, but, man, you just want to put it out there. Maybe put a little bit more air underneath it. Not a lot more when you got a guy that fast, but, man, that's probably one he wants back.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback moving. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's reeled in. It's Hilton. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Nice move to stay on his feet. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Reels it in down the left side. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buffalo. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper was a bolt of lightning, a touchdown pass from 84 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get him.
He lets it fly. Pass on the way. It's picked off. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle. It's McMillan. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Bulls want to move quickly. Trying to find his man on first down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Gray. They're trying to get to it. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. Looking for a block. It's Durham. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, LSU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Pena. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific game from there in Death Valley. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Huge huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Gray. Coming after him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense.
Gonna let it fly. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes a catch. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Spits it out to the back. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. Touchdown LSU! And the punishment has been extended. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line.
1st down for the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Gray. And the pass hits. Picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd down, going up top. Caught close to the marker, it's Taylor. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Tigers are flying down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Back to pass, it's great. Quick completion on the out route. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Get set.
The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention. In the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He's going to pass. Moving away from pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Off play action. Throws to the tight end.
What?
That pass is incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quarterback checking the play. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Complete to the right. Oh, look out. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
LSU, 56.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. On first down, here comes this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Brings up second.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's back to throw on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Morrow. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling some heat. And his first throw here is incomplete.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, ladies.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll just keep slinging it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. On the run, it's Jackson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now face. And long from the 50-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quickly to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
scoring has commenced. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This offense has a second down play.
Second down coming up.
Back to throw, it's Shields. Getting some heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Looking for a block. It's Durham. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score LSU 70, Buffalo 7.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Pena. I know he thinks he can. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for...
And he intercepts it. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tiger. They put another. That defense will come out feeling it.
Buffalo 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Pena. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next week.
The Bulls decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. There he goes. Open it up. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, and this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Pocket starts to collapse. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds space on the right. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Bringing it back, it's Durham. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one.